Hello, chat. Welcome to stream. We are finally starting our follower goal game of Ace Attorney. Yippee! Yippee! We're gonna do the first Ace Attorney. As you can see, I'm all suited up in my lawyer gear. I got my badge. I got my, my nice suit, my tie. See, we're all set. We're ready. I passed the bar, of course, as one does. I walked into a bar and I said, "Hey, I need to pass your test," and they said, "All right, you're good." And I was like, "Oh, that's easy." Yeah, it was great. It worked out very well. Let me turn the song on for Phoenix Wright, though. Yeah. Chat, listen to that shit. Listen to this shit. First of all, that's the first thing I want you all to know about this game. Like, okay. Hit that shit, Ace Attorney. Alright. It's so good. I love it. So I played Ace Attorney before, but I didn't get past like case 2, and I barely remember case 2. So we're in for a treat. That's all I know. I've only played Ace Attorney 1. That's the only one I've played so far. I haven't seen this either. There's an art book? Alright, well, that was spoilers. But look at this, like, you can see all the characters, all the guys and the gals. Look at all these people. But you can make scenes. There's a music player. Like, this is sick. I didn't know that this version had all that shit. That's pretty fun. But yeah, we're going to be playing Ace Attorney 1, just Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. First game, pretty classic. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Let's get into it. Let's just dive right in. The only other thing is before. Oh, hold up, I'll do it after this. Gasp, gasp. Oh my god. He's thinking about murder! Ah! Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. This guy's wearing a purple suit. There's someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Oh no! August 3rd, 1947 in the morning. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. But I was gonna say, before streams started, or in between streams, Super Fun House Party and Shiari followed. Shiari? Something like that. Thank you. If you ever appear here. But yeah, we're in District Court. Let's go to court, baby. Oh boy, am I nervous. Right. Mia. Oh my god, hi Mia. Chat. Hi Mia. Hi. Chat, does my hair look good? Chat, do I look good for the Chat, it's a very important day. A lot of legal cases too. We're gonna be talking to Mia a lot, I swear. I mean, doing a lot of legal cases, talking to our, you get what I mean. Hi, Chief. Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. It's actually because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! Oh. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Despair, death. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. No shit, Mia. Sorry. Yeah. Sigh. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. All right. You're coming on so strong. You need to chill the fuck out, Larry. Give me a second. You're not gonna die. I swear to God. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. You look very afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? On the person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Well, the newspapers say it was you. But something tells me that's not fucking right. My name is Phoenix Wright. That's not true. My name is Kieran Galandi. But that's not who we're talking about. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A lady's fucking dead. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. God, it's such a bad name, too. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Even worse. That doesn't make anything better. And in the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's not usually his fault. He just has terrible luck. But now I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Yeah. August 3rd, 10 in the morning, District Court, number 2. God, it feels like it's really early for the stress of a courtroom. Oh, I like the judge.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Larry Butts.
I forgot about Payne. I don't think I ever want to remember this guy. I don't like him. Look at him. He's just he looks like he should be a background character. Or like one of those creepy guys in anime. Let me think.
He's gotta have like a, yeah, let's do this. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor, kind of. Can you tell me actually more about the case? I don't actually know anything. Your Honor, please.
I'm not listening. I'm going to not listen to this guy. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yeah, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Well, thanks. Thanks, Your Honor. Really give me a fucking boost of confidence there, buddy.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Okay, Your Honor. Head shaking. Eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
The defendant is Larry Butts. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. Yeah, I
just forgot temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Me too, girl. Preach. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press RB to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Mia Fey. Chief attorney at Fey & Co. and my boss. A very good defense attorney. And she's pretty. Larry Bonds. This smile is like... This is the exact smile of the guy who's like farted in the room and isn't gonna tell you. Like he farts in the room you're in and then walks out and doesn't say anything. But he's like, I left a little surprise in the bathroom. Like that type of guy. The defendant in this case, a likable guy who's been my friend since grade school. I highly doubt the likable part of that, but sure. Cindy Stone, age 22. The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Hey, she's the same age as me. Nice. Winston Payne, 52. Oh, he does not look good for 52 either. That's the worst part. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his points across. Just a bad guy. Wait, what are my items? Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Chat, see? I told you I'm a defense attorney. Look, I've got my badge. Crazy. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death 7:31, 4 to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Good to know. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was
hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thanks, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
Well, the murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
A statue of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. I should imagine it is if it's gonna be used to fucking kill somebody. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use RB to check the court record frequently. Okay, I will.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Oh, the prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Well, I mean, given the way he opened... Yeah. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Hopefully he's not going to open with, let me get killed, please. I'm guilty as fuck.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Those are bad examples. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She was just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Wow, so she just got back from Paris? That's unfortunate. A victim arrived home at Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Oh, I didn't catch that. How many games do you think Ace Attorney has? I would say... I know of 7. Because there's the 3 games from here. There's the Apollo games. Because they swapped to a new guy. They swapped to Apollo Justice. And then they go to Is it Great Ace Attorney is the name of it, right? The like prequel where they go all the way back to like, I'm guessing it's Phoenix Wright's like super ancestor or whatever the fuck. Have I ever been to Paris? I have been to Paris. I went when I was studying abroad for college. Really cool city to be in. There are 11 games in total? What do you mean there's 11? Damn, that's more than I thought there was.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
Well, the victim was a model, but she did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Damn, she was hoeing it out, as they say.
Hey, you can't say that. That's not cool. What the hell, Payne?
Not cool, man. Daddies? Sugar? What does that have to do with anything?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
Well, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was.
All right, man. Cool it. Why does stream have a horse tag? Oh, I forgot to change my stream tags. That's why there's a horse tag. Because we were playing Uma Musume.
The horse is here.
I don't know if I can change it, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Okay, so there's the OG trilogy, the Apollo games, so that's Apollo, Dual Destinies, and Spirits of Justice. I guess I know in Dual Destinies and Spirits of Justice you play as more than just Apollo. Oh, that's right, Edgeworth has the game. There's 2 Great Ace Attorneys? I thought there was only one. Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright. I forgot that Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright have a game. I want to play the Professor Layton games too. I've never played those, but they seem fun. I love a good puzzle game. Phoenix and Larry are lesbian coded. I mean, the evil and intimidating horse will come in at any moment. Surely there's a horse in one of these murders. Surely there's got to be one. I know there's a bird involved in one, but I don't remember which one it is. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Let's stop that. Larry, shut up. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question's irrelevant to the case. This guy's fucking lying. Judge, beat that guy up. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheated she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Larry, can you shut up? Phoenix's shoulders are huge, bro. Dude, he works out. All those lawyering muscles. If you become a judge, that's what happens. You get like massive shoulders.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe that the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Gulp.
Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I don't want him to answer. I'm gonna try and stop him. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Oh, well, see, it's like this. I don't remember.
You don't remember. Well then, we'll just have to remind you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness that can prove he did go into the victim's apartment that day.
Oh, well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
Well, the man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, is Larry wearing slides? Did anybody else see that? I think Larry's wearing slides to court. This guy is so cooked.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
They might be slippers. I think that's worse. I think if they're slippers, that might be worse than wearing slides. Because at least slides are shoes you typically wear outside. Slippers are like an indoor shoe.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, this is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw It to the stand.
Dog, shut up. Judge cosplay would go crazy at a con. I've seen Phoenix Wright cosplayers at a con. I've seen Phoenix Wright, Edgeworth, Gumshoe. I saw a Larry Butts one time, which was really funny. I've not seen a judge, but a judge cosplay would be fire.
Mr. Saw It, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct?
Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes.
I don't like this guy. So sad I didn't say Godot. Oh, that's right, Godot. Well, listen, we're waiting on Godot. Any theater fans in the crowd that would get that joke? Any theater fans in the crowd? Anybody who loves some absurdist theater? Wink, wink.
Mr. Sort, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
I've seen Godot cosplays, but not at a con I've been to.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving. Dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. Oh, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
This guy's cooked.
Oh, Larry, why didn't you tell the truth?
Wait, hold up. Who was that? What was that? Sushi Master 4431. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to stream. I hope you are doing well. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. God, Phoenix Wright is such a doomer. Literally, like, the slightest thing will happen, and he does not go to check any of his notes or anything. He's just cooked immediately. Hi, it's Anthony. Oh, hey! How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sod used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Bro's trained to become a lawyer? What do you mean training? I am a lawyer. Do you see my badge? That's right. I walked into a bar and I went, hey, make me a lawyer. And they were like, we don't do that here. And I said, what do you mean? You're a bar. And so I walked over it and I passed the bar. And now I'm a lawyer. Yeah, I'm just kind of goated like that. That's the truth. Funny enough, I actually know a cosplay friend of mine, Suzu, who is, I believe, training to be a defense attorney. Like, they are going to law school right now, as we speak. And they're like a big Persona cosplayer. It's kind of awesome.
I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Electricity in the building was out from noon to 6 p.m. Okay, good to know.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor?
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then what the witness must have lied in this testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not? I don't know how to do this.
You hold the evidence. You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence you have on hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with
RB!
Then point out the contradictions in the testimony.
Got it. I will use RB!
The witness's account.
Well, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing his apartment. Hold on, what do you mean by that?
Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd that you would take notice of him.
I don't know, he just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time.
I can't help but doing his little, like, shoulder move when he's on screen. There's something about it, it's, like, infectious.
Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime.
That seems really, like, you knew that was happening. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Yeah, that's right, I know what that means.
Of course, what the witness means is the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next?
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
Half open, you say?
Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came close to the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought.
I see, and what happened next?
Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment.
You looked inside the apartment? What gave you the idea to do that?
Well, the door was half open, you see. It's only human to want to, peek. We climb mountains because they're there. It's the same thing.
Not really.
Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside.
No, it feels like a violation of privacy. Why did Payne cut him off so quickly?
So you looked inside the apartment. What happened then?
Why, what's this guy hiding?
And then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead.
Are you sure she was dead?
Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all. There was blood everywhere.
I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Alright, very well. What happened next?
I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
So you didn't touch anything in the apartment?
Yes. I mean, no, nothing.
Okay, what happened next?
I thought to call the police immediately.
You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them?
Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next?
Over the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Alright, I think... Well, I mean, we gotta see all the, like, little interjections. The phone in her apartment wasn't working?
Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right.
But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you?
Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
Well, I feel like we should... Alright, whatever.
I went to a nearby park and found a public phone.
There wasn't any closer phone? Why use a public phone?
Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments.
Right. What time did you call again?
I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Hold on. 1 p.m., are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence and contradict him. Alright, well. I'll present some evidence and contradict him. Let's see, what can we use here? Not the blackout record. Where is it? Time of death, 4 p.m. to 5. This is what we want, right here. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
I got you now, motherfucker. I got you in my fucking sights. You fucking liar. You're cooked. You're cooked in this town, I tell you, cooked.
Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Chat, you hear that music? You're cooked. The autopsy notes the time of death was sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Duh. Oh, that. Yeah.
Oh, man, I landed the nail on the head with his voice. That's crazy.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
No. Shut up, Payne. We don't care. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Salt, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Well, gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart.
Good to know.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
Dude, the judge already looks so fucking done.
He's like, are we for real right now? You better be no cap next time. Otherwise, I'm beating your ass. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. I'm terribly sorry about that misunderstanding.
Bro, this guy's cooked. This guy's terrible at this shit.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. No, I got this one. Mia, let me cook for you, Queen. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Watch this. I don't even need to press. I know exactly the problem. Objection! Hey, buddy. Hold it right there. Hold it. I'm gonna point at you. Hold it right there. You right there. Yeah, you over there. In the third from the aisle. Yeah, it's you. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Duh.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Yeah. Oh, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Salt? It's starting to seem more and more like you can't see shit, bitch. No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Salt, the court will prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather, distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It, must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Salt. Let's hear your testimony one more time, please.
Bro, we're giving this guy a third chance after he lied twice? Didn't he have to swear on a Bible or something? Or some other, document and been like, I'm not gonna break the law. I'm not gonna lie. And then he lied twice?
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I, saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
Was there?
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it.
Was there a clock? I didn't know it was a clock. Oh, wait, look at this guy. Frank saw it. Age 36. He looks terrible for age 36. Discovered Mr. Stone's body. Newspaper salesman who saw Larry flee the scene. It doesn't look like it. Maybe that little strip down there is the time?
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. I'm thinking it's the fact that the thinker clock... Is it a clock? Or is it a clock? It's a statue. You saw it? That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake.
Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock.
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene?
This is the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hurt the victim. The murder weapon?
Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something?
Oh, something's fishy here. Hey man, it's not a clock, as far as I'm aware right now. I love Sam Riegel's objection scream. It sounds so good. Wait just a moment! The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Some kind of like lawyer or something? Some sort of defense attorney?
Yeah, that's exactly what I am. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Don't question the fact that I'm a lawyer.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? It's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You tilted and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
What?
I see.
He's not gonna get in trouble for that, Judge? Come on. That's bullshit.
So the murder weapon was a table clock the entire time. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Yeah, I still have problems with it. Your Honor, there's still a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known what the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. I'm gonna be honest, I thought the contradiction was that the clock doesn't show the time, it says the time.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there.
I will. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Whoa there, Phoenix. All right, we're jumping a little far now. Hold on. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That's the sound you heard. Damn.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, Your Honor. Damn. Phoenix fucking cracked this case wide open immediately. Mr. Sawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? I think it's quite based, actually. Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard. No, I mean, I saw.
Ow.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. I killed her and should have burned. Burn, give him death.
I feel like he's got that accent now. He puts on a fake voice, and that's his real voice.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
Well, the whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Could you imagine if just nothing happened? He's like, somebody took the batteries out of this.
I think it's 8:25. That is certainly a strange way to announce the time.
Well, I mean, he is the thinker after all.
So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Well, Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw It, try to talk your way out of this one, bitch boy, but I got you. You're cooked. You're out of this town. You're done for.
You forgot one thing. Oi, New York, you forgot one thing.
Oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder?
Well, because why wouldn't it?
If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack critical evidence to support your claim.
No, maybe not. I think I know what it might be. I think I'm remembering the end of this case. Yeah, Your Honor.
It means I cannot let you indict this witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saw It.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. I feel like there's much we can do. Not so fast, Mr. Saw It. Chief. Sorry. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I'm cooked. I can't prove that the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yeah. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Try lying. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can't you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yeah, I have an idea. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have some evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
I have, Your Honor. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim from beyond a shadow of a doubt. I guess I added the shadow of a doubt part, but you know.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Well, it's the only evidence we haven't used. The passport. Check this shit out. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Wait, so the clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast? When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day here. Wait, where are we? If it's... Because we're not in the States, I don't think. Because, like, from France to the state... Are we? I guess we're in Japan, then. Japanifornia? Is that really the name of the... of where we are? I'm sorry, is there a... Did they make a, like, fictional city called Japanifornia? That's amazing. This game is good. It's a fan-made term, but I wish it was real. I hope it's real. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim had reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Prove enough for you, Mr. Saw It. Or should I say, Mr. Did It. Ah! Ah! God. Oh God, oh my God, oh. Chat, he's so guilty he got fucking rabies. I can't believe that. We gave that guy rabies by just pointing at him and telling him he killed a guy. Or killed a lady. Wild. Order, order, I say.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly.
Thanks.
And the true culprit, find the true culprit at the same time.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts.
Not guilty! Yay! Larry and his fuck-ass little, like, slippers or fucking slides or whatever they are.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Oh, yeah, I don't have to do the pain voice anymore. Fuck yeah, that voice actually hurt a lot. This first game also takes place in 2016, even though they still use flip phones. The magical future of 2016, where flip phones are still a thing.
And with that, court is adjourned. Goodbye, everyone. You'll never see me again.
Well, it turns out Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. Why does Larry have a key to his girlfriend who dumped his apartment? While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her. Killed her dead. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Lobby number 2. Whew. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. No, thanks, Mia. Oh my god, thank you. Thanks, Mia. Oh my god. I really like Mia. I hope nothing bad happens to her. I hope nothing bad ever happens to Mia. We have a great time with her. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. All the memories I'm having of this game are starting to come back to me. I still barely remember Case 2, but I remember how it starts. I think they replaced a bunch of mention of sushi with burgers. Oh, thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Oh, not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Oh, I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, I imagine how much Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Whoa. Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed. The tone we've left between the end of this case and the start of the next one is insane. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it. Yes, it is. But my Sydney Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Oh, Larry, she was a... Oh, never mind. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Ah, damn it. I laughed at the fucking bathroom humor. God damn it. I'm a fucking 5-year-old, chat. I laugh at stupid 10-year-old jokes for like children. Oh,
Yeah. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget about this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey, here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Does that make you just want to cry? Sob.
Larry. Are you so sure?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I guess the thinker? Because she still had it? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Oh, whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Also, who takes a clock traveling with them? Like, at most you maybe have like a watch. I don't have a watch, but... like... what is... alright. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Well, hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. You know, after you completed the bar and went to presumably law school. I hope that you understand how evidence works. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. Aren't you supposed to know that? Isn't that like a whole thing in, like, court where your like defendant should tell you like if they are actually guilty or not? And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. I feel like Phoenix definitely partied his way through law school. Yeah. I don't think Nick really understood law school. Either that or he was like top of his class, doing super well in law school, and then hit his head and got a concussion and forgot all of his like 4+ years of law school. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? Dinner? On you? Okay. I'll go with it. Oh, if you're asking. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying, part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe, over drinks. Yes! Chat, we scored! Let's go! Yes! I mean, she's our boss, so it's a bit of an HR violation, but, like, we're lawyers, so it's fine. Yes! And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you can count the clock he gave me, huh? I didn't know it then.
But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be the one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. And we definitely were gonna go on a date. That was definitely gonna happen, right? We definitely went on a date, right? Right? Turnabout sisters, baby. We did it! We finished the first case! Yes, let's save our progress. Beautiful. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. Your phone is ringing. Go pick it up. I beat the hardest case. Haha. It only gets easier from here, chat. Oh. What voice should I?
Hello, this is Maya.
Hey, Maya, it's me.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
Oh, that's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
Oh, I know. You want me to hold evidence for you?
Oh, sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz coming about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping evidence here.
I gotcha. So what is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now, you know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? Oh, that's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? There's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes.
Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good. Like, burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
Hey, there's the burger mention, chat. Okay. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint.
All right. It's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. That beep was loud. Burger count going up. We need like a burger count. I should set a Nightbot command for burger count. So we can count how many burger. Alright, conversation recorded. September 5th, 19:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. I don't know why I said 1927. A Fanco offices. Oh, now Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh ho ho! You are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh ho! My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. Is she being accosted by Santa Claus? But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. No! No! Come on, man. Oh, it's this guy. That's right. Red, white, blue. No! We were gonna go on a date! Damn it! No! It's over. Chat, it's over. I gotta end stream. I can't handle it. Life without Mia Faye, I'm cooked. We're done. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Cola offices. Wow, that was not a long time difference. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. I guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood. Mia,
Maybe she's in her office. Can I look at things? I can't look at things. I smell blood. That could be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. To the office, chat. That smell. Blood. Sob. You could have saved her if you didn't press examine. Already got the vanity. Shit! No! Someone's there. No! Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. I knew it happened and I still am like fucking hurt by it. Oh man. What the hell? Chief? Chief! Chief! Who are you? Oh my god. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Remembering that these games are actually peak? They are. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Why is she still, like, posed when she died? Like, she's kind of hitting a cunty pose as she passed away. She's like, I have to pose, though. I can't die looking like a bitch. I can't die looking like a loser. Then it all too quickly began to fade, until finally she was cold. Chief. No, Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck with a blunt on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass lights lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Well, it says Maya on it. The word is written blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store, dated yesterday. A department store receipt with the letters written in blood on the back. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Oh no, this plant fell. No clues here. Is there anything more about these things that I can learn? No. Alright. Just making sure. Ugh! That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but, who are you? Oh. It's okay, I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia is writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis... She was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. You were here visiting? This late at night? Well, yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yeah, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Well, what do you have to say about this? Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. How about these shards of broken glass? This was lying next to the chief. I know, I saw it there too. I thought they might be the pieces of a light stand. Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. You don't know that, Phoenix. There's one right there, actually. About the thinker. Ah! The thinker. That was, oh, Sis, sob. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. Hey, I'm a lawyer. Check this out. I'm sorry, I've never seen that before. Yeah, but I'm a lawyer. You don't care? Oh. She doesn't care that I'm a lawyer. What the hell? Can I examine the room now? The reception desk. I usually sit here. No clues here. Small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. You can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. What about here? A large painting. I guess you'd call it this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. The door of the chief's office is slightly open. I'd better not touch this doorknob. This sofa for clients. It's leather, a real luxury model. Is there a phone inside? Yes, there is. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at a garage sale for practically nothing. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case for records and recent rulings. No, well, click on the chair. The chief's chair. Simple functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in too. Oh, wait. Nope. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. It's honestly a pretty good philosophy. The Fey & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Nice. That's good. Right, I better call the police. I was too busy staring at everything. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like somebody was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Oh, God. Hi, lady. Jesus. What an outfit. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Well, I better not use the phone receiver because it's missing a few screws. Maybe if I waved her, it'll be alright. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. Wow. Real subtle with the storytelling right there. Aren't we? Well, shit. Somebody tells me that's not gonna go well for us. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police. Oh, it's Gumshoe. There he is.
All right, see? I gotta do my 20s, like, detective, or 40s detective voice. All right, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see?
Gumshoe? What an odd name.
We received a report from the building across the way, see?
Yeah, so you're not going to find a lot of what the kids call subtlety in the series. There's a killer named The Killer? I'm so excited. I'm so excited to find The Killer. We need to find The Killer. I'm so excited about this now. Not to repeat myself, but that's awesome. Got a person saying they saw a murder. Oh, must have been that woman I saw with the crazy outfit. Anyways, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek. This word Maya mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. I'm gonna try my best to keep this accent, but it's hard. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What?
That's not how it works. You can't do that. I'm away. Alright, whatever. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy. I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07. Wow. They have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Dude, that guy is locked in. Like, he is staring out the window. He's like, God, I wish I got out today. I don't want to be working here. This shit sucks. I can't believe I have to sit here and wait for this guy to fucking call Maya in. This sucks ass.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I'll be your attorney, bro. That's my job. First thing first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up.
Really?
Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What? What's wrong? You don't think I could do it?
No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? I can't see my own face. No, I never thought.
It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
You heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
Ha! So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Wow, thanks, Mia, for the vote of confidence.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But, at the same time, I can't sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
I need to know. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. That's crazy. No, I'm trying to... God damn it. How did I miss... How did I, like... I threaded the needle twice in the wrong way. Now for the camera. This chair looks very nice. I'm leaving you. Goodbye. Hold on just 1 second, Maya. I forgot something at the office. I'll be right back. September 6th, Fanco offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait a minute. You're that Butts guy, aren't you? Oh, no, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe, Detective Gumtree, Detective Suede Shoes. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Hey, right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get that name right. Don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Yeah. You're a lawyer, right, pal? Yeah, if you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Thanks, Mr. Gumshoe. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. What do you like, Strika? Streaka, pal. Who was that? The sky is blue and so am I. There's a hotel right across the way. Yeah, the fucking Watergate Hotel. Or Gatewater Hotel, I'm sorry. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia. She's dead, chat. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is... Mia. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier shows that Mia probably read all of these. Hi, Gumshoe. Well, Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all. Yeah, I need to see the report. I'm the defense attorney. What are you talking about, Gumshoe? About Maya. Also, wait, hold up. Let me read that again. That was instantaneous. That doesn't make any sense. Already we're getting fake, like, wrong evidence. I can't believe this shit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? Well, the city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Chat, it's the first mention of the boyfriend. Edgeworth? Oh, I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, right? Of course I know him. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. Well, he won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You'll make him sound barely human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a single case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. His attorney has a lot of pun names, especially Spirits of Justice. Yeah, I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Hey, check out my attorney badge. What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info on for the likes of you. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the Moya weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue, too. Starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. There was broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that? Seems like the glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. What about this? There was this piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Oh, given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it was her handwriting or not. There's no proof that Mia wrote it. Thanks for this. Oh, don't mention it, pal. When it comes to dealing with lawyers, fair and square is our motto. Or fight fair and square is our motto.
I don't know how I feel seeing everything ran up like this. Makes Mia's death seem so routine. Alright, bye Gumshoe. We'll see you later, I'm sure. Hey Maya, I just wanted to confirm that your sister's dead. She got super murdered. I have the autopsy report to confirm it if you want to look at it. You know, there's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? It's what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like, people in religious training?
What is it you do?
Shoutouts to Inga Karkul Hako Disnam Biani Lauga Ormo Popus Donit Aretes is Kudain the Third.
Jesus Christ. Come on, man. That's so long.
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training.
That's so weird. Maya, that is like the weirdest job you could have. That, like, I can't think of very many jobs that are stranger than that. And it's like fortune teller, some incredibly niche job. Like, I'm trying to think of a very niche job. Like, stage magician. Like, working with a very specific type of animal and no other animals. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Oh, let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like a thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. Oh, I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. Pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone.
Oh, you recorded it. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
Well, let's talk about spirit mediums first. So you're an acolyte. They are a medium in training.
Well, that's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a minute, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Oh, of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers are first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with, like, ESP and all that?
Yeah, in training.
Can't you contact Mia's spirit, then? We can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something like on that level.
Huh. Well, I thought that would be too easy.
If we have people who can do that, though, why don't we just have them for, like, all crimes? I guess maybe you could... I don't know how it works. You know what? I'm not going to get into it. I don't know how it works. I don't know how the powers work. It could be you could totally transform into them and then just lie. You never know. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Oh, next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
All right, I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. A conversation I had with my sister is required. Oh, something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor?
What's up?
This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave it to me a long time ago. She said that if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me?
I guess. I thought I was gonna represent you, but I'll go ask. Why not?
Oh, thank you so much.
I have no one else to turn to. I'm right here. What the hell? Come on. Say, what about your parents? See. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Damn, this court moves fast. What if this guy refuses? Well, they told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
Well, like, give me until 4 p.m. this afternoon.
My visiting hours are almost up. Ah, shit, I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. I can still talk about the day of the crime, though. Tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing is the last few hours is talking about it. I kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold 8 o'clock. Yep. It was around 9 o'clock. Lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Hold on, wait. I want to. Hey, check out your note. Check out your memo. Isn't that cool? I want to ask you about your cell phone.
That detective who brought me in took it.
So Gumshoe took it. I'll have to try and get it back next time I see him. Well, let's go see him right now. Gumshoe, give me the phone. Hey, I was wondering, did you see my Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? Yeah, I have it.
Do you think you can give it back?
Oh, sure. I mean, wait a second, pal.
I gotta go back to this voice. Because when I do this one, it like kills my throat. But when I do this one, see? Now, see? I can get away with doing it a lot longer. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter, pal? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai, that action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. What she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Oh, seems like you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I would like to hear it. Me what's up, you haven't called a while, so hold on me. Okay, so it's just the text from before. Okay. Awesome. Well, I guess I asked all the questions I needed to. You all done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you, pal. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Oh, the lady with the crazy outfit. That's right. Come to think of it, I completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I love revisiting a game that I played in like early high school and learning some of these names again. I forgot she was April May. That is so dumb. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Aha! You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not going outside her room until the trial. Except she's still in the hotel across the way. Well, I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. She. Well, time to pay a visit to Miss May. Before I do that, let's make our way on over to Grossberg. Grossberg. What a rough name for a guy. Oh, let's go over some of the new file names. Dick Gumshoe, detective at the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. Oh, look at Miles Edgeworth. He's only 24. He's so young. A gifted prosecutor and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. April May, an eyewitness to the events, testifies that she saw Maya commit the murder. That's suspicious. That's also wrong already. Whatever. Well, according to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything. when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll have to come back later. Well, let me look around. The painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. Oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price of it is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Oh, a plant. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant this is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Oh, his couch isn't fancy, though. Table for the clients. Huh. Elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Jeez. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Huh. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. This guy's a fake lawyer, bro. Fake out lawyer, bro. Look at Maya's lawyer, dog. She's going to jail. What the hell is in that drawer? Gaywater Hotel, room 303. Oh god. What voice do I use? She's got like cat energy. So I guess I do like Nya girl.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hey. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee.
Number to yourself, thank Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Well, I guess while she's there, she's, you know, dolling herself up again. Ah, still seen painting. Wait, should that be still life? Ah, whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall.
There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey, hey. What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms, you know. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Interesting. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Anything else? A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here.
The late summer sunlight streams through this window.
There's the Fang Co-Law Office building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it'd be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. That is good to know.
Hi there. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe incident. You sound just like a lawyer in those movies.
Like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know the thing that, occurred, happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please.
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Exactly who are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
I asking who the fuck you are. What do you mean, girl? You Delulu. No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Thank you. Please, believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. That means Phoenix gets fucking no game, chat. He does not get game. This guy's a loser, bro. Real. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Like, your outfit does not give me anything about who you are other than, like,
wild. I mean, it gives me a few ideas, but some of them are rude to imply or to guess.
Well, no, teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. Alright, what do you think about the thinker?
Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness? You understand? How could I possibly give any information in good conscience, Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies.
Alright, she's kind of annoying now. Oh, his phone. Alright. She doesn't like the phone. Alright, you're annoying. Whatever. I'm going back to the fucking...
Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
Oh, I see.
Well, I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer that she's talking about. Do you have any more? Oh, your family! Well, what about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? She could still be alive? What about your moms, bro?
Well, the women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an accident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Oh, yes, I gotten used to it. Oh, and also I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers.
Oh, but I feel bad for her all by herself on that mountain. So who was this man who ruined your mother?
Well, about 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir, and everyone was talking about it, apparently. And the police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
Well, the police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened?
Well, the case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation.
Oh, I see.
White.
Excuse me, white? What, are you talking about me? Is there a problem with me being white, bro?
That was his name, my sister told me.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, never mind, I know who you're talking about. White. Interesting. I found your phone. Hey, you got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can you listen to my sister's voice?
Sure. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
Aww. Hey, Chad, I just learned that, or I just realized that Maya and I have something in common. I guess this is Kiernan lore that I haven't dropped on stream. Me and Maya both have a dead sister, which is fun. I never thought about that until just now. I'm like, yeah, huh, weird. It's weird to have like bad things that you can compare with a video game character. I can imagine it's the same with people who have been like, yeah, no, I was assaulted. And then like a character in a game or a media gets assaulted and they're like, oh, this character's more relatable to me because that happened to them. I don't know if that's a good thing, but they're more relatable to me. I didn't even think about it like that. That's funny. Huh. I mean, sad, but funny. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Dog, when is this guy gonna come back? Maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Well, that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Oh, I got the right voice for him.
Aha! Say, you're the one they say has been looking for me?
Yes, that's me. He looks, even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes. Well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy, then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, it's about Maya Fey. Hit us with the...
Who? Who are we talking about right now? Yes. Maya Fey, go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How'd you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Well, yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
She, worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
Oh, you could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
What about that painting? That's, quite a painting.
Aha! You notice. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez. What's with this guy at the painting? Hey, I'm a lawyer.
I'm very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding the matter.
Alright, buddy. Whatever. Fuck you, man. Hey, Maya, I've got really bad news for you. Hey,
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well... See, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened?
You don't mean he refused to help?
Oh, I see. I've been abandoned then. Well, just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Should I just leave her and go home? Let's go home. We're done. We don't need to help her. Whatever. This sounds like a you problem, Maya. Bye-bye. You can solve this on your own. I believe in you. We're out. See, chat? Case closed. End of story. We're done. No. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well, someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is.
How do you know?
I have a hunch. Also, there's a couple of, yeah, given the evidence, it would be easy to assume Maya was the killer. But it's also just as easy to assume Maya wasn't the killer. There's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior, was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. More than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. Oh, I know, I've been there. A long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. Yeah, baby.
That's so kind of you. Sniff.
Aw. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Whew. Well, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
Well, it's a deal. So, what next? Well, something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? When I tried to look into that drawer, she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright, Maya. I'll be back. I'm gonna go check out a lady's drawer. Oh, hello. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me. You are, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come up here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait. Now's my chance to soup around a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where I heard that name? Well, Maya said White.
That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Could it be a silly little coinky-dink? I think not. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Let me just stuff that in my jacket pocket. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. All right, I'll be using this bit of evidence at tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh.
Oh, bellboy. Still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow if you, Miss May, in court. Not in the tango hall. To be continued. Ooh, I love that little jingle. Fun. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 1. Why is... Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Oh, hello, Phoenix Wright. Welcome back.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor.
The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime.
The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Well, thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. Well, if we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal. What's going on?
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir. My name's Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides at the down at the precinct, sir. See?
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor mapping of the office to explain. Sorry, I got a hiccup.
Oh my god, I can't believe it, bro. Chat, we gotta kill this guy. Hold up. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Be gone. Alright. Now we can unhold up.
The body was found here. The body was found by this window here.
And the cause of death?
Well, loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Nope, sir. I don't know why I went southern. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
Well, they're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record.
Now, Detective,
Yes, sir.
you immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest.
Well, as soon as I heard the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were about 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yeah, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. Uncrumple the paper. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter? Who threw that paper?
No, Your Honor. I'd just like to begin my cross-examination. Don't mind me.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene.
Hold on. Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure I did it much, though. Right, please continue. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival on the crime scene?
Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto this month was quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away.
Indeed. So, tell us about who the 2 people you found at the scene were.
Yes, sir.
Yep, we know. Defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are you absolutely sure it was us?
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. And with her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 sound out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. I am really interested in Miss Firefly. Why we had a witness account describing her? Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it.
You did say it. You said it.
I love it. That's awesome. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Have you seen her outfit, dog? Well, I guess she is pink. That's what I thought. Shut up, bro.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Witness testimony. Well, after securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. I have test results showed that the blood was the victim's. See? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Oh my god, are you serious? That's crazy. Holy shit.
How you like that? See, that's my hard evidence. Okay.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I think I know the answer to this one. Yep. Let me do this one. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho ho! Then who did write it, smarty pants? Who? I wrote it. I did it. No, the killer. The killer. Anyone could see that. Oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own name. Buddy, please. She was framed.
Hold on.
If that's the case, where's your evidence?
Huh. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found.
Well, on it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood.
Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that?
Of course I do, pal.
Uh-oh.
You sound pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Hold on, this one's a little sus. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in the books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oh. Let's talk about reality, shall we? Well, I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point there, pal.
Stop right there.
Oh my god, he shook his head at me.
The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. And the victim told us the name of her killer. Order! 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 Order!
That didn't go so well. That's right. That's what she said. See? Well, that's his whole testimony. Okay. There has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. I know the contradiction. Yeah. Uh-huh. Before she died, she wrote the killer's name. You nincompoop. You buffoon. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note? That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, is it now? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? Nuh-uh. You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. You didn't even read the fucking autopsy report. Your own autopsy report. You made this. And you fucking didn't read it. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. You didn't fucking read it, dog. Come on, man. You gotta read it. It's from your department. You literally write it. She died immediately. But, no butting your way out of this one, detective. Something smells here, but today it's not the butts. How you like them apples?
Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down because, you know, they would have died. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? The day after the murder? It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being...
That
autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
How the fuck is it outdated? It's been 2 days. What do you mean they had an update to the autopsy report in 2 days? What?
A second autopsy report was performed yesterday at my request.
What do you mean a second autopsy report was performed yesterday? They performed an autopsy fucking that day too. What do you fucking asshole. I hate you, Edgeworth. You douchebag.
Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after this blow. I received these results this morning.
Oh, how fucking convenient. What kind of kangaroo court is this? I don't even see a kangaroo in this court, but there's sure a whole lot of kangaroos around. No way.
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Bro, that's the look of the guy who forged evidence.
Why, Mr. Wright, you should look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham, Edgeworth. This detective's a sham. I'm a sham. You know what? It's my fault for believing that you'd be different and you wouldn't forge evidence in this case. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
Well, maybe I don't want to refrain, Your Honor.
No matter, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable.
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Thanks.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April, take the stand.
What exactly what part of her is innocent? Yeah. Yeah.
Witness, your name, please.
April May? Whoa! What the hell? Jesus. Why does a fucking sprite-based game have jiggle physics? calm the fuck down, girl. We are in a court of law.
April May, at your service. Wink.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness shall refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
Oh, this is not good. You already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us where you were on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred.
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. And stop calling your prosecutor Big Boy. He's not even that big. I can't imagine.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. And the one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
Dodge to one side.
And the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink.
All right. You need to calm the fucking girls down. I get that you have them and you want to, when you got it, flown it, all that stuff. Great, fantastic. You gotta calm those girls down. We are in a courtroom, and I can't believe that is courtroom appropriate behavior.
Well, Your Honor, are you not entranced? I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see the need to trouble the witness any...
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well.
Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. That's just good lawyer work. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm doing it. Also, are you not going to call him out for making personal attacks against my victim? Or our victim? I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edward doesn't want me to. She has to have some kind of weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Let's cross-examine this lady. Alright. Night window. Actually, let's do this first. Why did you do that? Huh?
Why? Like, why not?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know. I had a feeling.
You sort of, bounce, bounce, had a feeling? Huh? Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Yeah! Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Badgering?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, stop him! The poor girl!
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl? What about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, ooh, I saw the woman with long hair being attacked. We know that happens. How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
Yeah, her going, I guess I saw her kind of. She was like, kind of small, maybe? Yeah, that's bulletproof, Edgeworth. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. This testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Yeah.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me about, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Actually, yeah, now I'm looking at it. She dodged to the left. She wouldn't have seen her come in, probably. Because she would have been by the... Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. That's true. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. She's got a weird fucking outfit on all this time, and she hasn't taken it off. Obviously, you think she's fucking crazy, dog. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. She's kind of chopped. Not gonna lie. And fucking Maya's over there like,
Phoenix, what the fuck? That's not cool, man. What the hell?
however, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. Testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I was there. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rawr. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think of all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing from your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would. And I said no wanton winking.
Damn, I almost had her. Dude, she's like at the verge of breaking.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Well, that's different from what you just said.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the action of my report not startle you? Teehee.
How did you know it was a clock? There's a couple of things that's weird. 1, how'd you know it was a clock? 2, how'd you see the hit if she dodged to the right?
I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Dude, I'm catching this girl's lies left and right. Yeah. Is that right as in your right? As you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue.
I mean, I don't want to present it now because I don't think that's the thing. Then the girl in hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with that weapon. I saw it. This is the other thing I want to press on because this is weird that she knows. A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock. How would you know it's a statue? Or how would you know it's a clock? Objection! Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing?
Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? Hey! Calm down. Chill out. We get it. You've got great boobs. But we're not here about that. This is a court of law. We're trying to be serious here. And not talk about boobs. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that by just looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Ooh, ugh.
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You'll withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
From across the street? So you've been to the offices of Fade Co.
Sorry, I almost had a hiccup.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee hee.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
From across the street?
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. It's either she couldn't have heard it or it wouldn't have rung. She's hit by a blunt object. I'm debating if it's one or the other. Actually, can I save? I'm gonna do a save right now. I believe it's because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock off on the building next door. We have proof that she could not. So it's... Wow, okay. Alright, fair enough. That's why we make a save. As soon as I put it in and saw that it was wrong, I knew the answer, why the answer is this. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork. That's right, I forgot we learned about it because of the phone call conversation. My brain was like, Phoenix Wright still doesn't know that information yet. No, he does. He had it. He got it earlier. That's on me.
How could you possibly...
Just take a look right now.
Oh!
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May, are you? Not fat, a liar. You can take away the fat thing. Sorry, I was just being kind of mean.
Tisk tisk.
Ah,
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
he knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed?
It was after the witness heard the clock. Then there was no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility.
Does Maya's phone say exact time? 9:27. What time is the murder? We don't have a time. We don't have a time of death, but we have 9:27. I think she said 9 o'clock is when the murder happened, but that doesn't make sense. Oh, 9:27 a.m. I'm dumb. Yeah, no, Maya's phone is gonna be the evidence here, then.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
I can.
Oh ho, impossible, of course.
Actually, Edgeworth, it's quite simple, really. I have proof. Yeah, I got the answer here, buddy. You think you're so cool, Edgeworth, but I've got it.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much.
The evidence that proves the clockwork.
The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is right here. Oh, I have to just present the phone itself. Check out this pink girly cell phone that I got. Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone. It's not mine. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone. It contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order.
Oh my god, that fucking pose for Edgeworth. He is crashing out.
The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Ow, my ears. I don't like that beep sound. It fucking hurts my ears. I'm not a fan of the beeping. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Or can you? Or are you just, a big liar? I'm not gonna say fat because that's mean, and I'm not trying to be that mean. Just how did you know that this weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
All right, can you stop bouncing them? I don't need to see that.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense.
Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well, then let's see it. Please produce the evidence that proves that the witness had not seen the clock before.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold at stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Got him. Oh, excuse is not on sale today.
Ooh.
Oh shit. What the fuck is happening? Girl, what is going on with you?
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it and she should die for it. Die!
Damn, tone shift.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Tee, wink.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know that the weapon was a clock?
That face. That is like a JoJo character face. Whoever did the art on that one, I praise them. That's awesome.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Oh, yeah, Your Honor. Let me explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard. That is correct, Your Honor. I'm not talking crazy. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. I can show you the proof. Sorry, I was yawning. A little eepy, Your Honor. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. I've got this. Wiretap. Have a look at this.
Ah! That?
I found this in Miss May's room. Don't ask why I was in there.
Mr. Wright, please explain to court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous.
Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Oh, absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof the victim said on the phone that the weapon is a clock is... I mean, I think it's on the phone, isn't it? Yeah, it's on the phone. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again, what's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen into this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Ow, my hands. I hit the table too hard. Am I wrong?
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer.
Oh.
It's no fair. All of you are ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
Oh, that did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Let me just, don't mind me. Just in case. Just for safety. A little safety save never hurts anybody. Why the wiretap? Oh, we did get it right. Why did you tap her phone? Ow, my hands. Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You're probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And, of course, I can and will.
Have you been to court before? For a similar idea? You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way! Oh, and I can assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing may have happened around 9 at night. Why, that's when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
I think I'm making this up. Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Are you trying to imply you were banging the bellboy? I feel like that's what that wink was. Okay, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. What? So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. I feel like it has a lot of bearing because she's the star witness. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya Fey commit murder. No, they're going to just let her walk away? There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Maybe the bellboy is a witness. I think calling in the bellboy is a witness. Because continuing to go at her is not going to get us anything. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've gotten quite low enough offense.
I object to the calling of the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she was innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. Oh, what should I do? I mean, I guess I accept. Alright, well, I got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Uh-oh. Very well. Was there a thing there that I missed? Is there a log? There's not a log, is there? There's the bellboy now. And fucking Marvin Grossberg.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Oh, we're back to the chill music. I like it.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify.
He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. Yes.
The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir.
Oh, no, my water. Miss May's room service.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. In business for 4 generations. I believe I had received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. I was staring at her boobs, so I kind of forgot everything else. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I keep going to say Miss Faye, and instead saying Miss May.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now, I will be finished. Okay, so how do I do this one? You are the head bellboy of the Fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. That doesn't feel relevant. This does feel relevant. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Oh, absolutely, sir.
How can you be so certain?
I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. I'd remember those boobs anywhere.
What the hell? This guy's kind of a freak.
Yes, what then? She asked for an iced coffee to be brought her at 9 on the dot, sir.
That seems awfully specific. 9 on the dot, you said.
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9 o'clock, time of the murder.
I brought it to her precisely at the requested time, of course.
I don't really have anything there. Put her at 9 o'clock on the dot. Precisely 9 o'clock then.
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 o'clock p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir.
Why don't you be so particular about the time?
And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Are you sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir. As in so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought her the room service, sir, the guests favored me with an embrasser? An embrasser, sir.
Embrasser? Is that French for embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
I'm trying to think. What would work here? So it was at 9 o'clock, time of the murder. Clock isn't talking. Papers. See you tonight at 9. Interesting. Why would she have done that?
I believe she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Well, sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The winners may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Hold on. Wait. Please wait.
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. That's right, I used the British charade and not charade. No, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is it now. My last chance. What do I ask him about? That is a great question. Bed making. Bed making. Tell me about the making the beds that day.
I was wondering what you were going to ask, but bed making a new low. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, the witness will answer the defense's question. Yes, well, it was quite like any other day's bed making. I changed the sheets, the pillowcases, then I proceeded to make the bed. I had to bring pillows for 2, of course, but they're quite light, you see.
I see, thank you. Pillows for 2? There we go. See, I was like making the bed because there's 2 people there. There's something wrong. He's not answering. Bellboy, what did you just say?
Yes, pillows are light, sir.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Yeah. I object. That was objectionable. I don't think so. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you, didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who, he asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Oh, so you're doctoring witnesses, Edgeworth, are you?
Oof. You fool.
We should throw this whole case out. I've done it. I've won. Ms. April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person?
Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May.
Oof.
Come on, Edgeworth. We didn't need to have, like, a guessing game for that one. Like, I don't know why you were, like, so worried about it, but whatever. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. And yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
Aye, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today, for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Knock, knock. Who's there? A finished court day. That's who's there. Got him. All right.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Oh, really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Oh, and again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and his trembling lips, sent shivers up my spine. Oh, if you say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no, I don't think so, not yet.
Oh, I see.
What? I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
Well, yeah, that man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. Why would Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her, and I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm gonna go find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Well, maybe so.
Oh, sis.
Don't worry, I'll find it by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of Miss April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack and then ran to the right. Well, she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free.
To be continued.
Time is it? Yeah, honestly, this might be a good place to stop. I think this is a good place to stop, just because they also have heard telling me it looks like a good place to stop. The game itself is like, saving our game right here now. So I think I'm gonna... Here, hold up. Nope. Title screen. I did save. So we're gonna call it there, for today. Well, next time we will play this, it'll be on Sunday. I'm so glad we started playing this. This is so fun. I love my courtroom drama, chat. It's just so nice to be like, courtroom drama. Yes. I love the intensity and be like, oh, what's happening here? What's going on next? What's going on in this scene? Just mwah. Delicious. We love a bit of delicious courtroom drama going on. All right, let's find somebody to raid. Let's see. That's kind of late, but also they're playing. Why not? We didn't. The last time we tried to raid Joecat, we didn't get to raid Joecat. Because his stream was over. But now he's still going. So why not send a little raid over there? Let's go say hi to Joecat. Super cool streamer, idol, sweet guy. They're playing Heavy Rain for looks like a friend of his birthday, Kate. So go over there and go say happy birthday to Kate. But yeah, that'll be all for me for tonight. Tomorrow, I believe we will be playing some balloons. Some more balloons. We'll be ballooning again because I want to balloon. Barring if I make a last minute change just because we ballooned earlier this week. So it might change, but I'm still pretty sure it's gonna be balloons. So yeah. But yeah, that's all for me. Yeah. See you around, gang. Love each other. Love y'all. Bye.